Set around a large natural bay, Cienfuegos is a marine city boasting superb 19th century architecture. In 2005, Unesco designated the city a World Heritage Site in order to help preserve these architectural masterpieces. Cienfuegos is divided into two distinct areas: the historic town center with its plaza Parque José Martí and an area known as Punta Gorda, a peninsula of land that juts out into the bay and contains a clutch of eclectic mansions. Parque Martí is the historical heart of Cienfuegos. This large plaza has been declared a national monument because of the surrounding buildings and their historical importance. It was here that the foundation of the city was laid in the 1800s. This triumphal arch was commissioned in 1902 to celebrate the inauguration of the Republic of Cuba. It's the only one of its kind in the country. The Teatro Tomás Terry on the north side of the park was built between 1886 and 1889. This 950-seat auditorium was built to fulfill the last will and testament of Tomás Terry Adams, a sugar factory owner who would become wealthy through sugar production and the slave trade. To the left of the theater is the Colegio di San Lorenzo that was built thanks to a generous donation by scholar Nicolas Asia to ensure that children in the town would be educated. The cathedral at the east end of the square, dating from 1869, is distinguished by its French-stained glass windows and the dual bell towers of differing heights. Across the square is the Palacio Ferreira. It is worth climbing up the wrought iron spiral staircase to enjoy a good view of the city from the rooftop cupola. The south side of the square is entirely occupied by the Provincial Government Assembly, which was supposedly modeled on the Capitolito building in Havana. From the Parque Marte, you can walk east along El Bulevar, a classic shopping street to link up with the Paseo del Prado. This stately Prado runs through town and is the longest street of its kind in Cuba. This is a great place to see local residents going about their business and offers visitors a chance to view these picturesque colonnaded buildings. Continuing south, the Prado becomes the Malecón, a seaside drive offering exquisite views of one of the world's finest natural harbors. When the seawall runs out, you will know you have reached Punta Gorda. Punta Gorda is an old, upper-class neighborhood that is characterized by its elaborate mansions and palaces. Highlights include the cupola-topped Hostel Palacio Azul and the Club Cienfuegos, which used to be an exclusive yacht club. Continuing south, you'll see the most magnificent building Cienfuegos has to offer, the Palacio de Valle. Finished in 1917, the structure resembles an ornate Moroccan Casbah in the Arab-Spanish style of the Alcazar in Seville, Spain. This lavish palace now houses an upscale restaurant. The terrace is open to the public and is well worth a tour. Having touched on just a few of the highlights, we can tell you now that this is just a starting point of things to see and do in the Cienfuegos area. Check out our Rancho Luna video to get a view of some of the beach resorts nearby. It may well influence your decision when it comes time to make holiday plans. And come back to CodeCuba often as we're uploading new video each week. Enjoy.